Good morning from Denmark, Ferdinand here. You heard about my review series. Today we are going to review number 2, the Longgeek Hot Tent, and of course the Longgeek Inner Tent. The key facts are it's around 180 euros, depending on when and where you buy it. I bought it on Amazon. You have to buy it both separately. This is for 2 people, the tent, outer tent. The inner tent I bought for 1 person, but there's also a 2-person version. Said that, it's not super heavy. This one is just 800 grams, but this one is 1.5 kilos. So it will not go into the lightweight category, but for what it is, even without the stove, it's my favorite tent so far. Let's check it out and I will tell you why. This is a Longgeek, and what I like so much about it is the versatility. Meaning, for example, if I open both doors, and depending how I arrange my inner tent, I have a little bit of a sky tent, but I always have the option to just close it. Meaning, in the summer, if I'm not sure if it will rain or not, and I want to for sure have an outer tent with me, well, this is the perfect option because half of it is like my sky tent. I can always close it. I can also say in the winter, for example, if I want to have both doors open, that I rotate everything just a little bit over there so that that corner is there. And that way, no sky tent. So how was it built? The build you saw in the video is simple. It has 8 corners. You do 4 corners, then you do the middle pole, and then you do the other 4. Here we have the cutout for the oven, in case you want to use it. I of course used it already at -15 degrees Celsius. The video is also on my channel. Besides that, here we just have amazing space. Look at that. So in here, you are able to fit 1.5 people. Also compared with the Nightcat Pro, what I reviewed the other time, it has 2 of these lines, so you can actually roll up the inner tent properly. It has more space inside. The packs, you can put the packs of the inner tent and the outer tent in the same one. I like to not do it that way because the inner tent does have a little bit of a rain protection on the bottom, but I would like to have a few centimeters or a few inches between outer tent and inner tent so it doesn't get wet when it rains. So that is the inner view, and you can see it's double. Meaning in the summer, you can actually just pull in 2 inner tents, just one on the other side. And that way, well, you have space for 2 people in a quite spacious tent. Now, how I built the tent right now, you can see there's quite some space from the outer tent to the bottom. That's how I build it when it's a hot tent, because you want to make sure there's no carbon monoxide stored inside of the tent. So you need quite a gap. But of course, if you don't have an oven with you, you can build it a little bit lower. But overall, I have to give this tent 4 out of 5 stars. 1 star minus is half a star the weight, half a star it's not standing on its own. So even it's not standing on its own, it's standing much better than the Nightcat Pro at the same position, just because not everything is trimmed on lightweight, meaning the packs I put into the ground are much more stable and durable to put in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my kind of reviews, subscribe to the channel now, and then the next review of the next tent will be up very soon. My mission is to review all kind of cheap Amazon tents and expensive Amazon tents.